How's it going, everybody? I'm Brandon with TitleWave Entertainment. I am here with Wyatt Bacon today. He is the drummer from Genosphere. They're going to be opening the show for RocklaHogan 25. If you haven't heard about it, I don't know what's wrong with you, but anyway, we are here today meeting Wyatt. Again, they're going to be opening the show. So, Wyatt, tell me a little bit about, well, first of all, tell me about you, Mr. Bacon.
Well, I like long walks on the beach.
Long walks on the beach.
I like long drumming sessions.
Yeah.
With my buddies. And outside of that, there's really nothing else to say.
I think that's really all we need to know.
That's it.
It's a wrap, guys. No, but Genosphere. Obviously, we're talking about live music and having Genosphere there. You guys are definitely the youngest people in here, and we love that. You guys are pretty original. So, first of all, tell us Genosphere. What is that? It is Genosphere, right?
Yes. It's
Okay.
Genosphere.
So just give me, what does that mean? I tried to look it up, and I didn't. I thought it was like this math equation, like Tool, you know?
Yeah.
Like it's
I wish, man. I wish.
whatever theory or something, but I couldn't find it.
Genosphere, so when the band first got together, we started thinking about different things to name it. And you know how it goes is just trying to name a band, you're trying to come up with something unique, something that actually means something maybe. Maybe you want
Froghammer.
Froghammer, yeah.
Right.
See, and that doesn't sound so cool, does it?
Well, I thought it was cool.
All right,
It's okay if you shoot it down.
Anyways.
This is why you have the conversation.
Yeah, exactly. So as we got together, I think it was in a group chat. We were all sitting at home late night and whatnot.
TikToking.
Oh, absolutely. But we just kept on texting each other, just shooting different names, ideas, and whatnot, and just nothing ever sounded good. And so one of my buddies, Sammy, he's our bassist, he threw out Gino. He said, I want to have the word Gino in there because it means family. And I thought that was pretty weird at first, but I just said, you know what, screw it, we're gonna see what we can do with it. And at the time I was throwing out just like, we gotta throw in just like something kind of random or whatnot. So I was saying like triangle and like, other things or whatnot. But
There is 3 of you, correct?
Yes, there's only 3 of us.
That is a triangle.
Be a little trinity.
See how much math and geometry we have going on here?
We could have been Gino Trinity, actually. That would have been pretty cool. But
Interesting. But you're not.
okay, anyway, so I threw out Genosphere. And the sphere, outside of just being some, BS joke, we all know each other's instruments. And that's how it stuck, is that whenever we play in practice sessions and whatnot, we actually all know each other's instruments, and we tend to rotate during the sessions while we perform.
That's awesome.
And so we just kind of stopped and said, Genosphere. Yeah, it sounds good enough, and also we were pretty fucking tired, so...
Family Circle.
Yeah.
I think there was a...
Family
Circus was an
Circus.
an old cartoon that is way before your time, but...
is a better description of us, to be
But-
sure.
No, that's really awesome. We attempt to do what you guys do as much older folk.
Yeah.
And besides tripping over chords and whatnot, it has not worked so well. But I will tell you, it's like that is the best way. Like a quarterback knowing all the defensive plays.
Yeah.
The best way to be in tune with everybody and know exactly what's happening is to play their parts.
Exactly.
So, I mean, that does say a lot about you guys. So I appreciate that. Now, you guys obviously talking about playing live and everything like that. I seen you guys at the Spec show. Opening up for Untitled again. Shout out to Untitled. And actually, Claim to Flame was there as well. That was a great show for everybody, actually.
It was awesome.
What did you like about that show?
What about that show?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so fun fact about me, I've never even been to a concert before. Not at all. Specs opening up there. That was actually the first concert that I've ever technically been to, in the sense that that I remember. I've been to one when I was a kid. But no, that was just an amazing experience, an amazing night for all of us, really. And getting to meet a lot of new and amazing people. Untitled, dude, just coming from, Jackson, he came from my own school, and, he's the reason I'm even a drummer today.
Yeah, they're very passionate about those Algren boys. I don't know about
awesome,
them,
but hey, we love you guys.
committed, absolutely.
No, but just getting to be there, finally get up on stage in front of a real group of people, and just get to go out, share our music, and then afterwards just get to sit and enjoy the rest of the bands.
Right.
Claim to Flame is an absolute powerhouse. They're absolutely awesome, and I love them to death.
100%.
And Untitled brings such a energy to any performance that they bring, and I'm in absolute awe and love of their uniqueness, and forever will I be trying to take inspirations and take notes from the people that have helped us grow.
Well, I'm sure they appreciate that, and that is some good words. But I gotta say that the first concert that you saw, you were in. So I think you're the only one. That's awesome, man. That is definitely unique. So,
cool.
Speaking of that we started as a cover band and eventually hated ourselves over it and had to do our own thing. So I know you guys are all originals, right?
For the most part, yeah. We kind of like to bring our own music and taste to the table and whatnot. We'll try and throw sprinkle some cover bands in there,
Sure.
or cover songs, just to give people what they want. But we're here to prove that they want us.
Right. So like, what's that process for you guys like? Do you have a writing process where you kind of duplicate the same kind of thing to get a vibe, or how do you do the riff first, the drum line first? Is it just a groove?
That's really crazy. Let's see here. So my guitarist, we call him Mix. So he comes up with most of the riffs and whatnot. Every other one of us, we know how to play guitar, and so we come up with our own riffs, whatever. But usually, a lot of our songs and a lot of the music that we have out today are actually just created by him, just from random out of nowhere. Only God knows where those came from.
The main source of the inspiration there, and then
he's the main source of what comes out. But
Gotcha.
we got a lot of stuff under that we're getting ready to actually pull out of our behinds as well.
Sure.
But he'll bring that into a practice one day and then say like, hey guys, so I have this riff right here and I wrote some lyrics, and it's like, okay, play it. So he'll play it, and all of a sudden, I'll kind of like start a little beat, drum into it and whatnot. Sammy picks up the bass, and we just really go from there. And I'm not the biggest fan of this, but our music comes out really fast, man. Like, it really does. And
Yeah.
it's just kind of from what we feel when we first hear it, and we just make it ours.
Man, that's what I hear from some of the best bands, where you don't really have a choice. Once it starts making itself, it just makes itself,
You're right.
So that's awesome to hear. We probably labor a little too much about what we make and analyze it too much and question the muse a little much. But no, I'm glad to hear somebody kind of just letting it pour out like that and not really fighting it and just letting it happen. Speaking of that, you guys have a ton of content out there.
Yeah.
I think you're leading all the bands in content. Maybe 11 After might have about the same amount, but
Yeah.
I was impressed with how young you guys are that you have that much content out. What do you have? Do you guys like try to make so many videos, or like do you have any kind of like aim at your online presence there?
That's a good question. I'm not really the one that takes care of that in a sense. I'm just kind of here for the ride, here for a good time. But outside of that, no. We've gotten into many discussions, and hell, Sammy knows that we've gotten into plenty of arguments over how we should handle getting our actual presence out there and whatnot.
Sure.
And I don't know. We just try and get just get ourselves out there as much as possible in any way that we can. And if something comes up, we're going to do it. It's just, this is something that we love to do, and we just want to get ourselves out there and actually reach people. So, if a video comes up or whatnot that Sammy thinks he wants to post or whatnot, he doesn't even have to ask us. He'll post that out. When it came to music and albums, that was actually our really first main goal, I guess, since we didn't have a lot of opportunities and chances to get out and to play in a real show or anything. So, the next best thing that you can do is just get your stuff out there and hope that the right person hears it.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Well, Wyatt, I really appreciate it. Man, you're the whole reason why we're doing this stuff. We're trying to get young up-and-coming bands. They don't have to be young, but they just typically are. Bands in the area that need some exposure. They need a place to play. We're just tired of when a band starts making some hay, the first thing they do is leave Topeka. Let's change that. So happy to get some younger bands in here, get some exposure, get things going. RocklaHogan 25, don't miss it, August 2nd. Genosphere starting it off. Have a good one, guys.